Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome to, for me personally, probably the most amazing session of the day amongst all the different sessions. My name is Gordana Tihomirovic. I'm the Managing Director of the Shishi School of Yoga. But today I would like to introduce someone who is really close to my heart, and that is MC Yogi. So in a way, this is how I personally feel, that as MC Yogi had a turbulent teenage life, so have I. And then also started to do yoga, to be part of the yoga culture quite early in age, around the age of 18. For me, it was in my early 20s. Sharing a life story here. And but of course, MC Yogi was part of the hip hop culture and sound at the time in his youth. But also he started to explore the ancient, the Vedic wisdom and the ancient Indian culture. So this Indian music and mythology also came together with his background of hip hop and the life-changing experience that I guess that yoga brought for him. But today we are not presenting MC Yogi as an artist as the primary thing, but also as a yoga and meditation instructor. So MC Yogi is going to take us through a mellow, fun yoga flow today. And also don't miss the opportunity to meet him again tonight, where he's going to present a song that was made, as he shared with me, in a conversation that was made to reach out to all the people who have had any kind of loss or emotional distress or feelings of fear during these times of the pandemic. So be here tonight to listen to all the love in the world. You can also check it out on Spotify. But now let's go on the yoga mat. Thank you, MC Yogi, for being with us today.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Can everybody hear me okay? Thank you, Gordana, for that beautiful introduction. My name is MC Yogi, and this is my beautiful wife, Amanda. We're so happy to be with you. It's such a blessing. Thank you so much for having us. And anytime that we get the opportunity or chance to spend time in the community of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, it is such an amazing blessing. I actually had the great fortune of meeting Sri Sri Ravi Shankar at an event where I performed, and he gave this beautiful talk in this auditorium, and there was hundreds, thousands of people who had gathered to hear Sri Sri give his meditation. And in this talk, he asked us, he said, let's all take a deep breath in. Inhale. And then as you exhale, make the sound ah. And the whole auditorium went ah. And it was so beautiful. And then when everybody's breath started to run out and the sound started to subside and dissolve, Sri Sri says, I didn't tell you to stop. So everyone took another deep breath in and began to go, ah. And he said, I didn't say to start again. And everyone looked around and they were so confused. And then he asked this question. He said, how can you make the sound ah so that it never ends? And he says, the way to make the sound ah so that it never ends is to generate the sound in your mind. And when you generate the sound in your mind, everything inside of us opens up. And in that moment, everybody, hundreds and thousands of people just sat quietly, closing their eyes, and silently within themselves started to create this beautiful sound of awe. And it changed the quality of the air, the space, the environment transformed. Everything became lighter and brighter and more beautiful and calm and serene. And I'll never forget that incredible experience of making that sound awe. It was awesome. So I'm so happy to be here practicing yoga with you today for this incredible yoga festival for mental health. I want to invite everyone to come into a comfortable seat. We're going to start by sitting up nice and tall, softening the shoulders down the back. And just start by taking some slow, deep breaths into your belly. And just noticing how the inhale fills the bowl of the belly. So breathing all the way down to the base of the spine, bottom of the heart. And then as you exhale, feel that wave rolling over the back of your skull. Feel it washing over the mind. And start to get into the rhythm, the pattern of your breath. Deep breath in, really soaking that wave into the fabric of the body. And then big exhale, let it wash and roll out. We're going to be practicing a type of breathing called Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing with sound, creating the sound of the ocean. It's almost like that ah sound as we inhale through the nose into the back of the throat. Feel the lungs, feel the ribs expand, and then exhale like you're fogging up a mirror through your nose. And as we breathe, we're going to start to lift the breath into the chest. So we're lifting the belly up, start to breathe into the heart. Let's bring the palms together in prayer. And we're really going to infuse this breath with a lot of love, a lot of good energy. So we're using the breath to absorb and draw the mind back into the body, back into the heart. Deep breath in, big wave out. Take the thumbs to your third eye. We're going to lift the chin, raise the heart, open the throat. This is good for our immune system. And then exhale. Gently bow forward, creating a big groundswell, putting a lot of love into our practice together. Let's make our way into a child's pose. So we're going to start slow. We're going to have a nice, fun, mellow adventure together on the mat, sinking the hips into the heels, and start to really meditate on that sound, that deep rolling breath, breathing primarily into the upper back. So feel the ribs open, expand, feel how the breath spreads across the back body as we inhale. And then exhale to really vent, soften, and release any tension in the brain. So we're placing thinking mind underneath the wave of the breath. So breath is rolling over and washing through everything. Big sound, really soaking that steam into the grain, into the fabric, into the fiber of the body. And then when you're ready, we'll reach the hands out in front and spread the fingers nice and wide, really putting some energy into your hands. Climbing onto all fours as we inhale. And let's take a few easy cat stretches to prime the spine. So inhale to arch the back, and then exhale to round, hollowing the belly, hollowing the head. Inhale, deep breath, lift the heart, really drinking it in. And then exhale, round, let it wash over the back of the skull. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, deep breath, filling the chest. Exhale, rounding the back. And last time, inhale, really unstick the spine. Exhale, rounding in the back, firming in the core. And then come to a flat back. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, lift those front ribs. And this is to help stabilize our emotions. So we're going to reach the right arm forward and kick the left leg back. And we're going to hover here, lifting the front body up the whole time, really soaking the body in the breath. So big sound, big waves. See if you can shine the eyes forward just a few inches, gazing toward the front edge of the mat. Back of the neck is long. Breath is steady and smooth. Breathing through the nose with sound. And then firm the belly, make a fist, and pull the elbow in toward the knee and go, yes. We'll do that 2 more times, reaching forward, deep breath, and then exhale. Getting strong. 1 more time. Inhale, reach, and then exhale, pull it in. And then land on your hands and take a few more cat stretches. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. Really meditating on the sound of the breath washing over the mind. Deep breath to lift the heart. Exhale, firming the belly. So that 1 last time. Nice deep breath, putting a good feeling into the body. And then return to a flat back. We're going to reach left arm forward when you're ready. And we'll start by just hovering here. So lifting the back leg up. You can always have the foot down if you need to modify, but if possible, lift that leg. Rotate the thigh and lift the leg without lifting the hip. 3 deep breaths here, gazing forward toward the front edge of the mat. You're doing great. Big sound, big rolling waves. And then soft fist, pull it in. Yes. Strong core. Do it 2 more times, reaching forward. Exhale, pull it in. Deep breath, inhale, and then exhale. Last time, draw everything in toward the core, getting strong. And then exhale, land on your hands, spread your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart, deep breath in. We're going to curl the toes and slide into a soft downward dog, an easy downward facing dog. You can walk out the legs, pressing one heel down and then the other. So downward dog, the yogi's best friend. Really soaking some steam into the muscles here. Nice deep breath, putting a lot of good feeling, a lot of good energy, a lot of good connection into our bones. So bones are bright here. Let's take 2 more, really climbing into the body, breathing and then rolling forward into a high plank position. And Amanda's going to demonstrate. We're going to bend the knees, slide into downward facing dog as we exhale. And we'll do that several times, letting the spine uncurl as we inhale, rolling like a wave, and then exhale, sliding into downward facing dog. Let's do it one more time, rolling forward, let the spine uncurl. Beautiful. And then exhale, slide into downward facing dog. Nice job. Take the right leg up behind you. Some of us may enjoy circling the ankle, bending the knee, stirring the hip, or hanging the leg out to the side. If you want to hang the leg over the edge of that wall, dipping your toes into the water. We'll take one more deep breath here, getting our leg up. And then exhale, we'll guide the right foot forward and we'll come into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Now, as we drop the back knee, if you want, you can fold your mat in half or use a blanket. Climb onto your fingertips, or you can prop up with some blocks if you have some. And in the lunge, sometimes it feels good. I like to just rock and sway a little bit side to side, bringing a little space into the hip, stretching into the front of that left thigh. Big sound, keeping those waves rolling. So really meditating on the ebb and flow of the breath, washing over thinking mind. So we're softening thoughts back into body, back into feeling. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can climb onto that front thigh. Lift the heart, feel it rising inside the chest. Some of us may enjoy reaching the arms up, in which case you can bend the elbows to help set the shoulders and even curl back. Let's take just a few deep breaths here. Core is strong, heart is rising. Deep breath, breathing through those upper back ribs. You're doing great. Let's take two more. 3, 2, and then lightly exhale, let the hands land on the earth. Nice job. Keeping the left hand down, reach the right arm up. We'll make some big circles with that arm to really warm up the shoulder. You can move in both directions here. And then if you want to catch that back foot, if you want to go a little deeper, make sure it feels good on your joints. We can kick into the hand, slide the shoulders down, lift the heart, move the forehead back a little bit, and then really open the chest. So feel the heart peeling open, unfolding like a flower, really showering the garden with our breath. So watering the field. We'll take a few more here. Can you move your sacrum, lengthening through your crown, getting nice and long, open and spacious for one more. 4. And then exhale, look to the floor, let it fall, lean back, and we'll slide into Hanuman's pose, half monkey, climbing onto the fingertips, Ardha Hanumanasana. And then lift the heart. Sometimes it feels good if you want to continue to do some cat stretches here. You can arch, inhale, round, exhale. Sometimes it feels good to keep the body moving. It keeps the mind engaged, keeps the breath steady. So whatever feels good for you, just really inviting, gathering, and collecting our attention back into our body. So bones are bright. Here, sweetie, with some water. Here you go. We'll take one more. And then when you're ready, we'll slide that front foot back. Downward facing dog. Okay, walking out the legs, pressing one heel down and then the other. Seeing if we can soften and melt those calves. Still generating that beautiful ah sound with our breath. And then left leg comes up when you're ready. If it's comfortable, you can bend the knee, hang the leg out to the side. You can circle the ankle, stir the hip. You can dip your toes over the edge of that wall. So whatever feels good, we'll take just 2 more deep breaths here, sliding the crease of the right thigh back as we press into our hands. 3, 2, and then 1. Big step forward. We'll drop into that low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And you can use those props. You can rock and sway a little bit side to side if that feels good. If you want to go a little deeper, you can climb onto the front thigh, feel the heart rising. And then if you really feel inspired and you want to reach the arms up, you can reach into the sky. Sometimes it feels good to bend the elbows, set the shoulders, and curl back like there was a bar just below the tips of your shoulder blades. And the whole time, really emphasizing, deepening, and expanding that slow, deep breath. So really wrapping and encompassing every square inch of the body with the steam of the breath. Waves rolling over mind. We'll take 2 more. You're doing great. 3, 2, thanks for being here. And then exhale, let the hands land. Let's give a little love to our shoulder. So right hand down, left arm reaches out. We can make some big circles if that feels good, moving in both directions. Just warming up the body, putting that good feeling into our joints. And then if you want to go deeper and you want to catch the back foot, we can flex the back foot and then kick into the hands, slide the shoulders down, the core is engaged, we're lengthening through the crown, and then moving the forehead back just a touch. So really spacious, open heart, breathing into that inner chamber. Big sound, big wave, soaking that steam in through all the layers of the fabric. 3, combing the top of that right thigh. 2, good job. And then exhale, let the hands fall, landing on your hands. We'll lean back, flex the front foot. Inhale, lift the heart, back of the neck long, so spine is extended. And then if you want to play with that cat-cow here in your half split, you're always welcome to keep the energy moving, painting the spine with the breath. Remembering that the inhale is moving down and in, exhale is moving up and out. And we're circulating and cycling that energy through the body as we breathe. Let's take 2 more. 3, 4, and then 5. Slow motion. We're going to slide that front foot back when you're ready. And let's make our way into downward facing dog again. Okay, walking out those legs, big heavy hands, shoulders wrapping wide as backs of arms move forward. And then when you're ready, we're going to very slowly walk the hands all the way back to the feet. And if you have a wall, you can lean back against the wall. If your back bothers you, you can rest your forearms on your thighs like Amanda's doing, lengthening through the crown. Otherwise, we can empty out the shoulders by clasping the hands behind us, interlacing the fingers, bending the elbows, and just releasing all the boulders from our shoulders here, all the rocks falling out of our head, dissolving thoughts so they're disappearing into breath. Feel the shape of your feet spreading into the earth. We'll take 2 more here. Big, long, slow exhales washing over the back of the head, cleaning, clearing, rinsing the brain. And then exhale, let the hands fall to the earth. Take the right hand in front of the right foot. Keep bending in that right leg. If you have a block, you can use a block. We're going to reach the left arm up. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And just a little twist here, lengthening through the crown. If you want a nice stretch, you can take your left hand behind you, and then you can drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. It's a nice stretch for the left side of the neck, combing the neck with the breath, keeping the core lightly engaged as we extend. Take 1 more, 4, and then exhale, fall to the floor, folding into that forward bend. You can always modify here. And then when you're ready, we'll switch sides. Left hand down, big bend in left leg. Reach the right arm up when you're ready, giving our guardian angels a high five here. If you want to take that top arm behind you, you can drop the ear, enjoying that nice stretch, combing the neck with the breath, breathing along the grain of the muscle. Soft forehead, soft face, you're doing great. And just keep the breath steady. So breath helps mind stay rooted and relaxed in the body, brightening the bones, bringing more good energy, more good feeling into our presence. We'll take 1 more, 4, and then exhale, let it fall to the floor. And let's slowly make our way to standing. You can roll up if you like, you can reach up, whatever feels good for your back. Amanda's doing a little dance. You can loop your shoulders a few times. So I have a friend named Jason. I'll give a shout out to Jason. He laughs, but when he laughs, he doesn't make any sound. He only laughs with his shoulders like this. So just try moving your shoulders. Feel how that takes all the pressure off. And then roll them. Give yourself a massage. And we're going to move through just some super mellow, easy sun salutations. So walking toward the front edge of the mat, we're going to do a variation of Surya Namaskar with no push-ups, no chaturangas. So palms together in prayer. Really light up the space inside the heart. If you want to dedicate or offer this practice to someone or something, you can put that prayer into your breath, really infusing our practice with that devotion. And then we'll chant Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Bless you. Let the hands fall. Turn the palms open. Inhale, reach up. Take a deep breath in. Lift the heart toward the hands. And then exhale, flying as we fall, folding in half, bending in the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, look up halfway, sweep the chest, and then step your right leg back. Exhale, could be a high or low lunge, your choice. We're going to inhale the arms up for one breath. Inhale to invite the sunlight. And then exhale, let the hands land. Step to the top of the mat on an inhale. Look up halfway, gaze toward the horizon line. And then exhale, bend as we bow. Let the head soften and drop. And then lift the chin. We'll swim up to standing with a deep breath in. Coming full circle back to center and back to our prayer. Exhale. Nice job. Inhale, arms reach up, clearing the clouds around us. Exhale, carving a path through space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg steps back. Strong, bright legs, arms empty as we reach up. Inhaling deep, lift the heart. And then exhale, let the hands fall. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, look up halfway, lean into it. And then exhale, bend as you bow, let the brain soften and relax. Lift the chin and we'll swim up that waterfall, rising to the top of the mountain. And then bring the hands to the heart, brightening and strengthening our prayer. Again, inhale, arms reach up. We'll do several rounds, getting into a nice rhythm. Exhale, fold in half, bowing as we circle the sun. Look up halfway, bright spine. Exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Deep breath in to catch a blessing. And then exhale, let the hands fall, touch the earth. Step to the top of the mat, look up halfway, feel your footprints. And then exhale, humble as we bow. Inhale, swim to standing with a deep breath in, soaking that good sunshine into the blood, into the body, hands to heart. Exhale. Second side, inhale, deep breath. So we're creating beautiful pathways. Exhale, fold in half that lead us into that shining space in the center of our life. Look up halfway, open the chest. Exhale, left leg steps back. Inhale, rising up, bright bones here. Heart rising, lifting, reaching, and then exhale, landing on your hands. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, look up halfway, lean into it, and then exhale, bend as you bow. Inhale, rising up together, deep breath in, really soak it in. Hands to heart, shining out on all sides like the sun. One last round. Inhale, reaching up, so swimming in sunshine. Exhale, folding in half. Slow, beautiful movement. Look up halfway, so it's like poetry. Exhale, right leg steps back. Strong legs, so the earth is in the legs. Inhale, sky is in the arms. Spacious, open, clear. Exhale, let it fall to the floor. Inhale, step to the top, brightening the air as we inhale. Exhale, bowing the head as we breathe out slow. Inhale, rise, climbing up the ladder of the spine. And then anchoring in the heart, come back to center. Last side. Inhale. Everyone's doing a great job. Deep breath. Exhale, fold in half, clearing the clouds. Inhale, look up, brighten the eyes. And then exhale, step back, left leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Deep breath in. And then exhale, let the hands fall again. Inhale, step to the top. Look up halfway, hips over heels as possible, as we lengthen. And then exhale, bend as we bow. Inhale, swim to standing with a deep breath, rising up, lift the heart toward the hands. And then exhale, slide the hands to the heart as you lengthen through the crown. Bend the knees, touch the floor with your fingertips. We only have a little bit of time together, so we're going to get nice and warm here, chair pose. Now you can fold over your thighs every time you exhale. It's called a folding chair. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do that 3 more times, really painting the spine. So we're just moving some energy through the body. Nice deep breath. Tapping into some of those deep reservoirs of joy inside of us, making all the cells tingle, hum, and vibrate. We'll take 1 more, lifting up. Nice job, Amanda. And then exhale, fold in half, spilling over the legs again. Look up halfway, deep breath. Step back, high plank position. And we're going to hover in high plank position for 45 minutes. You ready? How about just 5 breaths? 4, lift the eyes, lift the ribs, strong legs. 3, you're doing great, building some heat, sun shining inside of us. 2, take 1 more. And then exhale all the way to the floor, full prostration. Nice job. Danda Pranam. We'll extend the arms forward and just take a moment to reset the nervous system, coming back to our breath. So feeling those waves rippling through the body as we breathe, washing through the cells, trillions and trillions of cells shimmering like stars inside of us. Then let's climb onto our forearms. Take elbows underneath shoulders. It's called Nagarajasana. It's one of the easiest back bends we can do. Sliding all 10 toes straight back, heels parallel. And then if you want to continue your cat stretch here as well, you can explore that rounding as you exhale, lifting the heart as you inhale. Just a nice way to open the upper back, strengthening the core as we breathe out slow. Let's do that a few more times. Nice deep breath. Soft forehead, soft face. Really meditating on those waves as they wash and roll over and through the mind. And then return to that Sphinx pose. We're going to take right hand toward left elbow, roll onto right hip. Just a super easy, mellow side stretch. So just lounging here. If your back bothers you, you can bend the knees. If you want to go deeper, you can straighten that right arm, step the left foot in front of the right thigh, and really start to open up across the side body. So venting through those right ribs. Let's hear that nice deep breath. I like to imagine with every exhale that I'm blowing all the dust out of my head. So really cleaning and clearing the senses. Inhale ushers and invites us deeper into the shining space inside the pose. And then exhale shines those rays out through the surfaces, cleaning and clearing, washing and rinsing, illuminating the space. Let's take 2 more. Nice, easy, mellow stretch. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly switch sides, landing on the belly, taking the left hand toward the right elbow. We'll roll onto that hip. If you want to go deeper, you can straighten the left arm. Step in front of the left thigh. Lengthening through the top of the head. And then really venting through those side ribs. So polishing, cleaning and clearing those shelves, the surface of the ribs, really shining out through that vent. And we'll take a few more rounds here. So lounging like a Buddha or Bodhisattva, exuding and radiating those beautiful jeweled rays in all directions, emanating loving kindness and compassion, a good feeling, a good prayer, a good blessing. Let's take 1 more here. 4. And then exhale to the floor. Nice job. And we're going to set up for our snake pose, Bhujangasana. So we'll lie onto the belly, take the hands next to the ribs, move the shoulders away from the ears, and we'll move into Cobra pose. Inhale, lift the heart, back of the neck grows long, and then exhale, forehead to the mat, slide back into the envelope, child's pose. So remember, you can rest whenever you need to. But since we just have a little bit of time together, let's climb onto all fours. We'll take a few more of those easy cat stretches. I'm just going to cruise through a few easy standing postures, really following our breath. So on your next exhale, when you're ready, we're going to curl the toes and slide into that soft downward dog. Find that nice curve in the low back. And then take the right leg up behind you. If you want to get strong, you can take knee to nose 3 times. Otherwise, we can just step forward when you're ready. Setting up for that high crescent lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. It's okay to have the back heel off the floor, and it's okay to bend the back knee. And if you want to fold like we did in our chair pose, you can fold over your front thigh as you exhale, reach up, inhale. And we can do that 4 more times. So that's always an option. Otherwise, we can hold the posture as we breathe. So whatever helps really move you deeper into the experience, into the moment, into the feeling of being alive, awake, calm, connected, and relaxed. Let's take 2 more. Deep breath. And then when you're ready, lift up. And then exhale, let the hands land. And slide that back foot just a little bit closer. We're going to straighten both legs and square the hips. So we're steering the hips toward the front edge of the mat. If you have blocks, you can place them on either side. It's called Parsvottanasana. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine over the front leg. And this is to give some love to our leg. And then if it's comfortable for your back, we could bow, taking the chin to the shin, wrapping the ribs around that right femur bone. So left thigh is rotating in as the right thigh firms back. And I like to move the feet away from each other. So there's some dynamic energy in the legs. A nice deep breath. We'll be here for just a few rounds, breathing in through those upper ribs, really spreading the breath throughout the body. So I like to imagine waves moving through the mesh or net of the nervous system, really softening the nerves so that iridescent web is shining throughout the body. I'm going to take one more. And then reach your left arm forward. We're going to do a little dance move. Reaching the left arm forward, come all the way up, and then drop back into warrior two. So dropping into the barrel of the wave. Inhale, reverse warrior, bending back, and then exhale all the way to the mat. Slow push-up. If you want to skip the push-up, you can move right into your downward facing dog. Do one more side, then we're going to even it out. Deep breath, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. If you want to build some strength, you can take knee to nose 3 times. Otherwise, we can step forward into that high crescent lunge. So similar to warrior one, but back heel is up. We're sweeping the arms, connecting to our core. And then if you want to paint the spine 5 times, exhale, folding over the front thigh to really roll that wave up and down the spine. Otherwise, we can hold the pose. Really feel the feet, strong, bright legs, keeping the breath really soft, smooth, steady, and even. Breathing the sound through the nose, meditating on the sound of the breath. Let's take one more, 4. You're doing great. And then when you're ready, reach up. And we'll let the hands fall to the floor. Slide the back foot just a few inches forward. We're going to straighten the legs. Parsvottanasana. Hands to the hips or to the blocks. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale to bow. You're feeling the spiral of the ears. So really soaking the breath in through the ears as much as we're breathing through the nose. Really soaking that steam into the folds of the brain. So giving the brain a steam bath. Just creates a beautiful halo in and around the skull, brightening the eyes. Soft hint of a smile. Let's take 2 more. Back thighs rotating in. And then here comes our dance move. We're going to reach that right arm forward, come all the way up and drop back into warrior two. Slow motion, reverse it, bend back, deep breath, and then exhale all the way to the mat. Slow push up, or you can move right into downward facing dog. Curling into cobra, inhale, or up dog, feel your thumbs, downward facing dog. And here's where we're going to smoothen it all out. Step the right foot forward and turn toward your left. Look up halfway, inhale, and then exhale, let the head drop. And we'll just bring some balance to both sides of the brain, seeing if we can level and equalize the inhale and the exhale. So even breath. And one way to do that is by breathing in for the count of 5, pause, and then breathe out for the count of 5. Streaming the breath in through the nose, seeing if we can spiral down to the base of the big toes, lifting the inner ankles to wake up the arches. Let's take 2 more breaths here. It's called Prajnavidapadatanasana. You can lift the shoulders, lengthen the heart toward the earth. We'll take 1 more, 4. And then when you're ready, look up halfway, inhale, take your hands to your hips, chin to chest. We're going to come up to standing slowly. Inhale, rising with a wide heart, the heart of a hero like Hanuman. And then extend the arms out on either side. And we're going to set up for our triangle pose. Point the toes toward the back of your mat. And then we're going to slide right hand to right shin. Make sure you can see your thumb. We're going to reach that left arm into the sky. If your shoulder bothers you, you can always slide the hand behind you. Or take that top arm and reach it over if you want a side bend. But see if you can really brighten up here. So strong, bright bones, stepping and stomping into the feet, pulling up your socks, lengthening through your crown. Or if you're in Germany, pulling up your lederhosen. We'll take a few more deep breaths. Soft face, shoulders away from ears. And this is the grand opening. So unfolding, expanding, shining in all directions. Take 2 more deep breaths. Again, keep your hands up, giving our guardian angels a high five. 4, And then use the power of your mighty legs. Come all the way up. Inhale. We're going to turn and switch sides. And then slide. Trikonasana. Left hand to shin. Right arm reaches up. Make sure you can see your thumb. Shoulders down. And then big rolling sound. Waves washing through the folds of the fabric as we open and stretch the canvas. It's almost like a sailboat, catching the wind as we exhale, letting the sun shine on the body. Take a few more rounds. 3. You're doing awesome. 2. And this time, when you're ready to exit the posture, just reach up and over and fall into the arms of the push-up, landing in chaturanga. Lower slow. You can use your knees to make it easier. We'll exhale to the earth, curling into our cobra or upward dog. Inhale, lifting the heart. And then exhale, sliding back into downward dog. And let's take 5 full breaths in downward dog. We're going to rest after this, but seeing if we can really soften and slow down in downward dog, driving the thighs back as the backs of the arms move forward. So we're extending in both directions. Front body's lifting up, back body's softening and spreading. Big waves rolling over our thoughts. So breath above everything, dissolving thought into breath, into feeling, into being. Take 1 more. 4. And then when you're ready, lean forward into that high plank position, lower to the floor, exhale, and we'll come back into that full prostration, Danda Pranam. So really leveling the mind. Let everything soften, sink, and land, making a deep imprint in the field. Big heavy waves rolling and rippling through the body, washing through those trillions of cells that are like dancing diamonds, sparkling, shimmering, humming and vibrating in and all around us. The universe is alive, teeming with joy. Nice job, everybody. Let's roll onto our back and we'll squeeze the knees into the chest, giving ourselves a big hug. And if it feels good, we can just gently sway side to side. Sometimes it feels good to squeeze the knees and trace the edge of the sacrum, making some easy circles. You can also roll out your ankles here, nod the head, mixing and blending both sides of the brain together, the whole time breathing. And then when you're ready, let's plant the feet on the floor about hips width apart, and we'll move into a bridge pose. Stepping into our feet, sweep the arms up over the head, and we'll do a fluid flowing bridge. Inhale up, and then exhale, release the arms, melt the spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's do that several times. Inhale up, sending that wave rolling. And then exhale, soften down into the ground. Deep breath in. So priming the pump here, cleaning and clearing the spine so that more light, more energy, more Shakti can shine into the back of the brain. Let's take 2 more. Feeling that subtle electricity in our nervous system, really brightening the grid. Let's take 1 more. 4. Nice job. And then when you're ready, we'll lift it to full bridge. So hips up, interlace the fingers behind you, clasp the hands, slide or shimmy the shoulders a little closer, and then move the chin away from the chest just a touch as you lift the heart. Sacrum's rising. Inner thighs are sliding down as the base of the big toes spiral into the ground. And then hip lifts up, lifts up, lifts up. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. 3, 2. Can you lift your hips just a little bit higher? There you go. And then exhale, lower slow. Nice job. We'll do that 1 more time, bridge, or if you want to graduate into a bigger back bend, hands next to ears, climb onto the crown of the head and press into your upward facing bow or wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. And if you're in that upward bow, you can rock a little bit front to back, really brightening all the colors of the rainbow here with our breath. So opening the gates of the heart, shining more light out into the body, through the face. Feel your feet, press into your hands. We'll take 2 more. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, and then soften. Nice job. Let the knees knock and just take a moment to receive that downpour of rain, soaking it into the field of the body, all that fresh energy that gets released when we have those big, beautiful openings in our back bends. And what's that? You want to do 1 more back bend? It's an encore performance. Okay, by popular demand, 1 last back bend. So bridge or wheel, get fired up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Everybody lift up. Last back bend, nice deep breath, spinning all those joy wheels, brightening all those colors, opening the heart and really shining, radiating, pouring more love out into the world as we exhale. Let's take 2 more. 3, 2, you can do it. Lift up, lift up, lift up. You're amazing. And then exhale. Nice job. And then just pause. Feel the effects of our affection, really absorbing, gathering, and collecting all that good, loving energy into our body, into our bloodstream. So really showering and soaking the body in oxygen. Slow, deep breath filled with love. It's like medicine for the mind. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Feel the sun shining in. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to gap the feet a little wider than our mat and just let the knees sway side to side like they're being moved by the heavy sway of the ocean. So big waves rolling, washing through. And this helps to polish the hips, bringing some movement, lubricating those joints. And then here comes a nice, beautiful twist. So we're going to squeeze the knees into the chest. We only have a little bit of time left. We're going to hang the legs over to the right, turn, look towards the left, and fall into an easy twist, moving the shoulder blades down. And just feel that big, beautiful wave washing over and through the layers of the heart, really cleaning, clearing, and dissolving any debris in the heart. So the heart can become an open, clear hallway, dissolving all obstacles, all obstructions, opening all those doors along that corridor, and just feel that beautiful light shining through the space, lighting up every room in our house. Big sound, big wave, deep breath, beautiful prayer. And then slowly come back to center. Inhale, squeeze the knees, and we'll switch sides, hanging the legs in the other direction, falling into that easy twist. Like, there's so many beautiful postures I'd love to practice with you. Hopefully we can be together again sometime. Just have a little bit of time left. So we're going to move into some finishing postures. So slow exhales here, really cleaning and clearing the space, venting through those back ribs, dissolving any clutter. Let's take 1 more, 4. And then let's get ready to finish. Coming back to center, squeeze the knees. Let's give just a little bit of love to our hips. Square pose, right shin on top of left thigh. So our finishing postures, we're going to flex the right foot. If you want to go deeper, you can interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Or if you want to go deeper still, front of the left shin. Soft forehead, soft face. And really threading the breath through the hip like a soft river rolling over stones. Feel the breath washing over the joint. Can you loosen the grip of your face here, relaxing the jaw, even softening the roots of our hair, roots of the teeth, roots of the eyes, brain stem. So really watering all those root systems with our breath, roots of the hips, all the way down into the legs. Let's take 1 more, 4. And then 5. Release, squeeze the knee toward the nose, hug it in, inhale, and then exhale, we'll switch sides. Flexing in that top foot. If you want to go deeper, you can clasp the hands, make sure it feels good. The more we lengthen through the tail, the deeper the stretch, but go easy because a little goes a long way and more isn't always better. In fact, oftentimes in yoga, it's a process of creating less and less and less until we're dropping back into what's essential, what's timeless, what's deep, what's true. And all these postures designed to help us relax into ourselves. So every pose is a preparation for meditation. The point and purpose is to make it possible for us to sit and enjoy that deep stillness shining within us. We'll take a few more rounds. Really moving the breath through the hip. 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly release, squeeze the knee toward the nose, hug it in. And then you can rock front to back, side to side. Eventually, we're going to be rolling into a comfortable seat, coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. So I like to take legs out in front and just shake out the knees, get that good blood flowing through the legs, that good circulation. And there was a Swami who I met a long time ago when I was really young. I was just out of high school, and he showed me this, just so simple. You just roll the ankles and just roll the ankles, roll the ankles, roll the ankles. And it's so good. It's very grounding. It's good for the joints, put some energy into our feet. You can move in both directions. And then a great practice we can do with our hands is take your hands out in front and see if you can stretch the fingers out on either side. That's the Spock, live long and prosper. And then the opposite is middle fingers together, outer fingers out. And then see if you can switch. And then see if you can do the opposite on either side. And then if you're really good, you can do it with your toes. All right, let's move into some final forward bends. We'll slide right foot to the inside of left thigh, and then we'll walk the hands forward. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen the spine, and then soften the back. Janu Shirsasana. So placing ourselves underneath the blanket of the breath here. Big sound, keeping the steam rolling, keeping those waves moving. Placing the mind underneath the breath heals the mind. Breath is a natural sound, like that awe, that opening, expansive, healing, natural sound. Breathing through the ears. Let's take 2 more. And then Amanda's going to demonstrate a really fun transition. So we're going to roll into a supported side plank, Vashisthasana, rolling onto the knee, and then reach that left arm up and over. Ta-da! And then exhale, lower slow, and we'll switch sides. Janu Shirsasana, final finishing postures, reaching the hands forward. Everybody did a great job. Inhale, lift the heart, take a deep breath in, and we'll finish strong here. Exhale, soften and relax. So this massages the nervous system. It's good for the digestive tract. Just an easy, mellow forward bend to fold the mind back into the heart, soften and melt the heart back into our being. So all those layers, those 5 concentric layers or koshas, we're drawing deeper and deeper and deeper into the subtle body, sequentially preparing to sit. Nice deep breath. 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly come up. Let's come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Oh, don't forget the side plank. Thank you, Amanda. Reach up and over. Ta-da! Shazam. And then exhale, lower slow. Come into a comfortable seat. Just roll the shoulders again. I'll give you a nice little neck stretch here if you'd like. You can interlace the fingers and take the hands. We're going to wrap them around. So hands toward the left, and then draw that left elbow in, and then left ear toward the left shoulder. So back body's moving forward. It's a nice way to stretch into the neck. Make sure it feels good. Heart rising, deep breath. 3, 2. I love this stretch. And then slowly come up and switch sides. You can draw the elbows in, right ear toward right shoulder. Keep lifting the heart, breathing into the muscles, really soaking the steam of the breath into the fiber of the muscle. Take a few more. 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly release. Bring your wrists together like this after all those push-ups, and we'll just roll out the wrists. You let it be psychedelic. So left side, mirror reflection of the right side. You spend a lot of time writing or painting. Amanda's an amazing artist. It's good to give a lot of love to our wrists. And then bring the palms together in prayer. And we'll just do a very short meditation. Let the hands fall to the thighs, chest wide, so opening the curtains inside the heart. If it's comfortable, we can close the eyes and just dip the mind back into that space shining inside the inner chamber of the heart. So moving deeper and deeper so that we're in close proximity with the light shining in the center of our life. You need a layer up to stay warm. Shoulders dripping down. And let's take a few more rounds here, meditating on the waves of the breath. Feel how they crush rocks into sand. In the same way, breath helps to dissolve thoughts back into space, back into presence. When we get really still, soften into that deep space, when the mind is connected, calm, and relaxed, it gives our prayers more power, more potency, as they become more clear, more direct. So as we bring palms together in prayer, if you want to extend, radiate those blessings toward loved ones, family, and friends, we can shine those blessings toward the people in our life, wishing them well. May they be healthy, strong, happy, calm, and feeling how what we project reflects, what we shine out bends and shines back in. Taking the thumbs to the third eye again, we'll lift the chin, raise the heart, and receiving our own best blessings. So feel that downpour of grace, really soaking it in. And then gently bowing forward, touching the earth, feeling that groundswell, gratitude, giving thanks here. Thank you for your beautiful energy, for your focus, your attention. We're going to move into a little relaxation. When you're ready, softening into our final posture, Shavasana. So Shavasana is complete surrender back into the self, sliding the shoulders away from the ears, softening the grip of the thinking mind, no longer shaping or sculpting the waves of the breath. Let them be natural. And as we get settled, as we sink in, as we soften and land, as we become reabsorbed back into spirit, feel the blood becoming soft like water. Feel the eyes sinking deeper to the skull. Feel the brain soften, open, and bloom. Clenching all fists, unraveling all knots. Those ropes slide off the heart, softening deeper and deeper into the pure space. There's a treasure in the center, treasure in the center. There's a treasure in the center too deep to measure. Let the mind soften into that jeweled diamond sea shining in the middle of everything. Allowing that soft, subtle diamond light to permeate and pervade every square inch so that we're completely absorbed, soaked, and saturated in the soft sunlight of our being. Starting to move the breath again, feel those gentle waves rolling and rippling through the cells, making all the cells shimmer, sparkling like stars, dancing diamonds. Reaching the arms up over the head, take a nice long stretch, feel the spine unstick. We can nod the head side to side, mixing and blending both sides of the brain together. And then gathering and collecting the legs, squeeze the knees, give yourself a huge hug. We're going to roll onto the right side to rest and just pausing here for a breath or two, allowing the body to recover, really receiving the blessing of our practice, the blessing of a calm, connected mind, and feeling how our own breath is our greatest ally, helping the mind to soften and relax back into the moment. Using our hands gradually, when you're ready, slowly, we can make our way into a comfortable seat. So I'd like to just extend so much love and thanks to you all. Thank you for practicing with us and joining us, especially grateful to Amanda for demonstrating, and so incredibly grateful to Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, Angkor, Placor, Agostina, all our friends who helped organize this beautiful festival. I really appreciate you. Wishing you a beautiful rest of the weekend. I do have a new song on Spotify called All the Love in the World. I hope you check it out. It's a beautiful prayer. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Take care, everybody. Stay mellow. Have fun.
Thank you so much, MC Yogi, for this wonderful yoga flow. It was really amazing, and I'm sure everybody enjoyed as much as I did. And I'm looking forward listening to your song in Spotify.
Oh, thank you so
For
much.
sure, I will do. Yes, thank you so much, Amanda.
Thank you,
Also
Augustina. Thanks,
demonstrating.
Amanda.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So now we will continue with a meditation with the Swami Paramtech. So it will
Wow.
be in this same link. So you can already sit comfortably and it will start shortly. Yeah.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes. Welcome.
Age of 28, he realized the meditation alone does not lead him to where he wants to be. He needs a guidance, a master. It was in 2003 he met Gurudev, His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, and participated in the Art of Living program. He became Art of Living teacher in 2003, and in this way became a direct instrument to help people in so many ways. Swamiji has taken on many social projects since then, including rural development programs, literacy project for kindergarten kids, opening around 300 schools together with his team in the rural area of India. He started traveling and teaching in 2007. Since then, he has widely reached out to over 40 countries, spreading over Asia, South America, Europe, and Africa. Swamiji has also taken part in conferences across the world, even addressing parliamentarians in countries like the Dominican Republic and Colombia. Swamiji shares Sri Sri's vision of a one-world family where everybody lives together in peace and harmony. Swamiji believes that spiritual practices provides the courage required to handle challenges. He says one is here to contribute. He notes that contribution is what makes life worthwhile, and so he finds his own life most fulfilling. Thank you very much, Swamiji. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Ranjan. Well, so as we normally say that meditation is the means to achieve whatever we want to achieve, and it's also a goal. Means because to achieve anything, you need energy, you need clarity, and that's what meditation gives you. And also is a goal because end of the day, what you want is peace, joy, and happiness, and that's what meditation directly gives you. So let's straight away go into meditation. We can do some breathing, or maybe we can do some shaking. Probably you must be sitting for some time, so we can just do some shaking, shake out all the unwanted thoughts, all the unwanted things away. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. Like spread your hands. Try to hold the sky, and then you hug yourself. The most beautiful person. Again, stretch your arms, opening to the infinity, and then what you found is yourself. Once again, let's stretch our arms for the infinity, and what we find is ourselves, the most beautiful person. Okay, that's nice. Now let's take your shoulders up, 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 up towards the ears. Lengthen your spine up, 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 and relax. Again, once again, up, up, up with a gentle smile, up, 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 and relax. Okay, let's do gently some neck rolls. Breathe out into your chest, breathe in, come up from the right, and breathe out, come down from the left. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Opposite. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in up with a smile. Breathe out, come down. One last time, breathe in and breathe out and relax. So now let's do some alternate nostril breathing using the active hand, thumb on the right nostril, index and the middle finger in the middle of the eyebrows, ring and the little finger on the left nostril. This is the position. So first you close the right and breathe in from the left. Close the left, breathe out from the right. Then breathe in from the right. Close the right, breathe out from the left. This is one round. Let's do five more rounds. With eyes closed, all your attention on the breath with a smile. Breathing in from one nostril as slow and deep as we can. And slowly breathing out from the other nostrils as slowly as we can. The gentle smile. All your attention is on the breath. One last round. Complete the round you're on. And relax your hands, keeping your eyes closed. Keeping the gentle smile on the face. Keep your spine erect and body loose. Now observe the calmness in the mind. Now for a few minutes, we don't want to do anything. Don't want to see anything. Don't want to hear anything. Don't want to touch, taste, or smell anything. Just want to relax and be with the self. Let's take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Incoming breath energizes the body, and outgoing breath relaxes the body. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, relax more and more. Become aware of your surroundings and all the noises in the surroundings. Noises of birds, some traffic noise, music, or anybody moving around you. Accept all those noises. Feel one with them. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. Become aware of your body. This body is a precious gift by divine, by nature. Let's take good care of it. Bring your attention to your feet. Without moving, relax your feet. Knees. Thighs and hips. Genitals. Abdomen. Stomach. Chest. Hands. Shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Throat. Face. Relax your eyes. Your cheeks. Lips. The entire face. Top of the head. And relax your whole body. Your whole body. Your whole body. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Do not resist any thoughts. Let them come. Thoughts are like clouds. They come and they go. Let them go. Become aware of your feelings. Pleasant feelings or unpleasant feelings. Do not resist any feelings. Accept your feelings. Become one with your feelings. You are peace. You are love. Become aware of the feelings, if there are any. Become aware of the thoughts, if there are any. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surroundings. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Take another deep breath in and slowly breathe out. And taking your own time, whenever you feel complete, with a smile on your face, you may open your eyes. Just take your time. If you want, you can just gently move your neck left and right. Move your shoulders also. Great. Feeling good? Yeah, so nice. So again, congratulate you for joining the Yoga Festival for Mental Health. So let's spread this peace and joy all around. To all the organizers, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you very much, Swamiji. Next session continues at 7 o'clock with mantras, kirtan, dance. So see you at 7 o'clock, and we continue till 10 at night. Stay with us. Stay blessed. Namaste.